This is Bruce Boudreau, and it's time for Clay's Canucks commentary live. Let's go with Clay right now.
Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary live, presented to you by Van City Experts Real Estate. I am Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take, all in one take. It's technically my NHL playoffs take, all in one take. It is Sunday, April the 23rd. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. I hope you guys had an awesome weekend. My weekend was pretty good. I'll get to it in a little bit, but I'm thrilled that you are here with me, joining me for yet another week of live streams. And because it's Sunday, tonight's the fun one. Tonight's the night that we play all the games. Thanks everyone for being here. People like Chandler, who haven't been here in a while, and others who have basically never missed a stream. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Moderators, do what you got to do. Thank you in advance. Members, that's legends, including the new legendary Carol Bovenlander. Pretty cool. So legends, Hall of Fame, and franchise members, thanks to all of you. The free memberships that Carol was doling out last month, they've all expired. So our memberships went back down to about 70 or so, which is still pretty good. But those of you that did not renew, I know who you are. Everyone else, no matter where you're watching from, whether you're in my beautiful neighborhood of Steveston and Richmond, in the city, Lower Mainland, province, country, continent, or around the world, thank you for being here. You know that I don't take you for granted. You know that I know that you could be doing anything else, watching anyone else, getting ready for work, school, or bed, or all three. But the fact that you're here with me, I always appreciate you. I never take you for granted. So yes, some of you are coming from a few minutes away from me. Some of you are like your average dude who I hung out with 6 hours with yesterday for a big retreat that we ran. And others are like Bern from Germany, halfway across the world. So this is what I'd love you to do. Number one, subscribe so you can get active in the chat section so you get my videos every day. Number two, like the video. There's 27 of you in here already. Thank you for waiting for me. We got to get those likes up a little bit. Like the fact that we're together and hanging out again on a Sunday. And it's games night. I always like games night. I even finally like that map game, even though I completely suck at it. You can leave a donation, get that donation train out of the station. You can gift a membership, like Coach Rob just did. So let's give Coach Rob some love. Where's my music? There's the horn. Coach Rob gets the donation train out of the station, technically, with the $5 donation, gifts a membership, and Rosario, welcome back. In-N-Out more than In-N-Out Burger, but I am happy that you are here, Rosario, and thank you, Coach Rob, for the donation. Let's give Coach Rob some love as well. So you can leave a donation. You can gift a membership like Coach Rob just did. You can become a member. You can upgrade your membership. If you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. I'm going to talk very quickly about my weekend, very quickly. Going to talk about the NHL action over the past couple of days. Going to give an update on the pool. Going to give, and then give you guys a chance to ask and comment about the playoffs. I'll read some of your comments and questions. Then we will do a bit of Ask Me Anything quickly. Then we'll make sure we leave 15 to 20 minutes for games at the end. So before I get to NHL action, my weekend, Friday night, I took it easy, I think. I don't think I did anything on Friday night. Because Saturday, we went to, we ran a retreat at the church. Your Average Dude was there. I was able to confirm that his parents know that he watches my streams. His parents know that he actually gave me a donation, and he's allowed to because he's allowed to do whatever he wants with his allowance money. So Your Average Dude, thank you. He is above average to me. So now I'm going to call him Above Average Dude. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. So thank you for the chat on Saturday. It was great to see you. Then I took it easy. What did I do last night? I watched some hockey last night. Did a bit of studying, and then today if you saw my tweets or my pictures, I spent the afternoon at Tsawwassen Mills, some shopping with my lovely wife Gail and our best friends Andrea and Vidal and their family. Then I went to Mass tonight, and overall pretty relaxing weekend. And next 2 weeks are gonna be pretty busy for me, so that's gonna be reflected in my stream schedule a little bit. Which I'll get to from here. Actually, before I talk about the NHL action, I'll talk about the pool real quick. So I did that's what I did last night too. I did an audit of the NBA and NHL pools. I had to go after a couple of people to correct their entries because their math was wrong. But I'll be sending out those summaries both for NHL, 65 people, which is pretty cool. NBA, 24 people, which is still pretty good. I'll be sending out those summaries tomorrow with a summary of everyone's picks. Harry, let's give Harry some love. 550. Hi, Clay. How are you? What were your thoughts on the Jets when they tied it up in last night's game? Could we see a meetup anytime in the fall? Great questions. So I wasn't watching when the Jets tied it up. Where was I? It was in the afternoon, right? I think I was at church. So I just heard about it. I was excited. And then, I was excited because, you know what it is? I was excited enough to go actually look up on the internet the goal because I actually wanted to see how the fans reacted all in their white and stuff like that. And of course, Vegas ends up winning that game, but still that was pretty exciting to hear. And then, yes, I wanted to do one meetup in the summer, like a kind of casual bowling night, and then maybe a meetup to kick off the season in the fall. So thank you, Harry, for the donation. Appreciate you. Let's give Harry some love as you've been doing in the chat. So yes, that's it about the pool. I will get all of those, the pick summaries out to you guys by tomorrow. Anula, welcome. And above average dude, I emailed you, to say I got your answer that you're joining you're doing it for fun and that you're not paying for the pool, which is fine. So you can't win any of the money, but maybe I'll just keep you in there for fun to see how you do. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Let's talk about these playoffs. So I'm going to review quickly the games today, and then I have some kind of cool news that I'm going to talk about with respect to what I'm going to do for this channel once my crazy busyness ends, but I'll get to that halfway through the show. So let's get to today's NHL action, which I like to quickly recap for all of you. And some of you guys have watched all these games. Some of you just kind of know about what's happening. So the first game today was Carolina whooping the Islanders 5-2 to go up 3-1 in the series. Look at this, 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. They scored the first 4 goals. Bo Horvat does score with 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes left in the game, but it wasn't enough. You see Carolina do really well on the power play. And then a lot of hits, less penalty minutes, fewer penalty minutes than before. A lot of hits in this game, still 74 penalty minutes. And the biggest one here, Sebastian Aho with a 3-point game. So early game, I think it started at 10 this morning. I slept in this morning, so I didn't get to watch it. But Carolina has a stranglehold on that series. Then Boston and Florida. This one was a crazy game, even though it wasn't that close. The score was 6-2 for Boston. They also have a 3-1 series lead. A lot of shots on goal, though, 75 shots on goal. A lot of penalty minutes, 70 penalty minutes, 35 each. So they each got at least one power play goal. A lot of hits in this game as well, 66 hits. And then there's a big skirmish with about 3 minutes left where everyone is getting into it. And you look at the penalty summary. Look at this. With 3 minutes and 11 seconds, Forbert fighting against Montour. So Montour got fighting against Forbert. Then you have Linus Ullmark, misconduct, Forbert roughing, Sam Bennett misconduct, Jake DeBrusk misconduct. So if you saw it, it's pretty crazy. It was all happening around Linus Ullmark. Ullmark challenged Matthew Tkachuk. He pretended to. He took off his helmet and looked all tough. I don't like Ullmark's chances in that. But yes, Taylor Hall, very noticeable in this one. 4 points for Hall. He had the most points, 2 goals and 2 assists. So Boston has a stranglehold on their series. Then in the next series, this one's probably the one I'm least interested in because it's just 2 not exciting teams to me. But the Dallas Stars tied up to regain home ice advantage, just like Edmonton did today. So it's a 3-2 win. And yeah, it wasn't, I guess a lot of goals in the third period, actually. It was only 1-0 one in the third and then 4 goals in the third. But Dallas was up 3-1. So it's not like they scored a game winner as the last goal of the game. Not a lot of penalty minutes, hits, kind of more normal, like at least in the 50 range. So kind of more regular season type game. So not a lot of, I can't say if there's a lot of action because I don't care about this game. this series that much. Rupins has 3 assists, and then Tyler Seguin has 2 goals to lead the Dallas Stars. And then finally, this one I did catch a lot of after church. Really, really excited. This is an awesome series. It was 3 goals from the Kings in the first. They pull Stuart Skinner, put in Jack Campbell. 3 goals by the Oilers in the second. Early Kings goal in the third. Late Oilers goal in the third. And then Zach Hyman wins it in overtime. Look at this. 80 shots on goal, 67 hits, but very, very few penalty minutes. But Kempe did take a penalty in overtime, but the Oilers could not score. Again, some power play madness. And all the big guys got points. Hyman with 2, Draisaitl with 3, McDavid with 3, Bouchard with 3. Like I said, Campbell replaced the Skinner. Will be really interesting to see who plays in net. One part, Kevin Bieksa thinks it's Stuart Skinner that's going to get back in net because he's their guy, but they know that they have a lot of confidence in Jack Campbell. I don't know. I'm a big Jack Campbell fan. He's been there. At least he hasn't won a cup, but at least he's played in the playoffs before. I think he has. And then whereas Stuart Skinner is a rookie. So we can be interesting to see what happens in that game, in that series. So this is what I'm going to lead with before I start to get to your questions. I want you to, I think I screwed up the description. I said all the series are 4 games in. No, only half of the series are 4 games in. We're kind of at the halfway point of the first round though, because half the series are 4 games in. The other half are only 3 games in. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put that as a poll. I think this is a good poll question. I put it on my Twitter as well, and it's pretty even. Who starts Game 5 in Edmonton? And your choices are Campbell or Skinner. Vote into the poll. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. So I'm going to go over this really quickly, and then I'm going to turn over to you for your hockey questions and comments. And you can comment basically on this. We have Colorado, who are up 2-1 on Seattle after winning yesterday quite handily. We have Dallas and Minnesota tied 2-2, as we just talked about. We had Vegas beating Winnipeg yesterday, so they're up 2-1 at the second game in Winnipeg tomorrow. We have the Oilers, as we talked about, tying the series against the Kings 2-2. Boston up 3-1 on Florida. Tampa down to 2-1 to Toronto after Toronto won that overtime yesterday. Then we have Carolina 3-1 over the Islanders, as I mentioned. And then we have the Rangers leading the Devils 2-1. Dougie Hamilton scores the overtime. A lot of overtime goals, by the way. Overtime games. 3 of the 4 were in overtime yesterday and 1 today. So for these weekend games then went to OT. So of these series, same question. Which one are you interested in? Which one is surprising you? And give me a second. Don't start typing your answers in yet, because I'm going to do a quick mid-show sponsor read, even though it's not really the middle of the show yet. But let me do that real quick. Acknowledge the sponsors, and then I will get to all of your comments. Harry, another donation, so I better recognize that one. Thank you, Harry. Maybe an NHL draft meetup watch party. Sure, you can organize it. I can't. I think I know I won't be able to do it that day. I looked at the date already, and for some reason, I know I couldn't do it. But you guys can get together for sure. Don't let me stop you. When is the NHL draft date? NHL draft 2023. When and where? The draft lottery is on May 8th. We knew that. The date for the draft will be Wednesday, June 28th. Yeah, actually, Harry, I don't mind that idea. I want to see. That might be a lot of fun, actually, especially, well, regardless of where the Canucks pick. 1, 2. So you guys know that the Canucks can only pick first, second, 11, 12th, or 13th. Again, first, second, 11, 12. First, if they win the first lottery. Second, if they win the second lottery. 11th, if only teams above them win the lottery. 12th is if one team from behind them wins the lottery, and 13th if 2 teams behind them win the lottery. So you see what I'm saying? They can't move up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. You can't move up one spot. You either move up 10 spots, you move up 9 spots, you keep your spot, or you drop 1, or you drop 2. So basically, when we're watching the draft, whether we're together or you're watching at home, you hope that you don't see the Canucks fall to 13th, because that means 2 teams have passed them, if you follow me. Then you don't want to see the Canucks drop to 12th, because that means 1 team passed them. However, Rome, thank you for asking. No, my birthday's on June 22nd, not on June 28th. Not bad, though. Not good guess. Only a week off. Then if you see the Canucks pick at 11, so the beautiful thing is, if we're, like I said, if we're watching together or if you're watching at home, as long as you don't see the Canucks pick 13th, 12th, or 11th, then you can wait, because the Canucks are either going to be first or second. So it's going to be very exciting when we watch it on the 28th. But Harry, I like that idea of maybe getting together, but we shall see. We've got a lot of time to figure that out. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Experts Real Estate. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all of your real estate needs. Thank you to Perform Transform, personal training and weight loss. Check out their services at ptform.com. Thank you to Gassy Jack Art, making this fine artwork. Thank you to Monkey Nine Brewing, my eternal sponsor. And thank you to Vessi Footwear. Use the link tinyurl.com/VessiClay and receive $15 off your next pair. No, wrong. Receive a free pair of socks valued at $15 to $20 when you make your next purchase at Vessi. As well, as always, subscribe so you can get active. Like the video. Leave a donation. Become a member. Upgrade your membership. Subscribe, donate a membership. See, I got distracted, so I messed it up. Subscribe, like the video, leave a donation, upgrade your membership, become a member, or donate a membership as well. One other thing I was going to say, put in the comments, you may have noticed it, although I don't think anyone has typed it yet. What's the one thing you noticed different about my set today? It's very obvious. It's the only thing that's changed in the last little bit. But what's the one thing that you noticed that's different in my set? Usually the draft starts at 4:30 or 5 because it's 7:30 or 8 Eastern time. Chris, so we're at Canucks and hockey related questions only. You can talk about the playoff series, which one has surprised you, which one are you most intrigued by, anything. Chris, Clay, do you think with the Islanders pick we acquired in the Horvat trade, we sent away in the Hronek trade is justified? It's early to say, Chris. I'd like to think so, because I'd like to say that Hronek's going to be really good. I'd like to say the Islanders pick won't be in the top 15. Who knows? It'll be around there. At least it's not a top 12 or top 13. Oh, they keep it if it's top 12. So I think if Hronek plays really well, then it'll kind of make the memory of that draft pick go away. Yes, small chance for Bedard. Hey, Fillmore, vacation was fast, but glad I made an early pit stop on Tuesday. Yes, I'm so happy to see you. You saw Colchina with Glenn and saw your house. Yeah, our old house, which is now a new house. Glad to end my night. Awesome. Well, Fillmore, I was so happy to see you last Tuesday. It seems like so long ago now. Hope you had a really good week. Yes, Scott, it is indeed the Pepsi can on my desk. Very, very good. Pepsi. Yes, the draft lottery is on May the 8th. Where are my Canucks shorts? Well, I'm wearing shorts, but they're not Canucks shorts. No, these pictures. Oh, actually, Brian, these pictures are the same pictures. I did change the order though, so that was kind of a trick. That part wasn't actually the what I was looking for. I was looking for this one, the Pepsi can right there. But yes, I did actually change the order of these pictures. Wait, I don't have practice tomorrow. I could watch. Huh? Let's go. Watch what? What are we talking about? T-minus 70 days. Mine or your birthday? It's not a Coke. Hey, Lucas. Coke preferred? Okay, fine. I'm a man of equal opportunity. There. You guys like that? I always come prepared. Now, come on. That was pretty good. I think that deserves at least a like. You don't have to give donation just because I pulled out a can of Coke. But did you see that? On demand, I was able to pull out that can of Coke. I think if that's not high quality streaming content, then I don't know what is. But I'm going to hide it now because Coke doesn't sponsor me. Well, technically Pepsi doesn't sponsor me either. Okay, Coke can gone. Oh, T-minus 70 minutes. I thought you meant T-minus 70 days. So it's Jason's birthday at midnight. That's awesome. Jason, I don't think we're going to be here still at 12. At least I shouldn't be because I got some stuff to do. But happy early birthday, Jason. That is awesome. I will be streaming tomorrow. Night. I'll talk about that in a few minutes, but when I give you my schedule. But yes, I can greet you properly tomorrow. If Alvin thought so highly on Marcus Pettersson, what are the odds that the Canucks circle back and try and acquire him? Is that true? He did think high on him? I don't know the odds, fangirl. I don't know what they're thinking right now. Canuck is a slang term for someone who's from Canada. Yeah. So we're the Vancouver Canadians, like our baseball team. Do you ever get stopped by viewers and fans in public? Do you enjoy it, hate it? Any bad experience with fans? Sorry, I just asked like 17 questions. No, I love questions like this kind of stuff. It is hockey related enough because I get stopped. I used to get stopped because people recognize me from church circles, but that was usually not so much in public, but rather at gatherings. But now, yeah, at the arena, I'll get stopped on a typical night. I'll get stopped between 10 and 12 times. And it's not showing off. That's the honest to God truth. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Sometimes I'll spend intermissions taking selfies with people. Other times I'll kind of go quietly and hardly anyone says a word to me. It really depends on the night where I'm sitting, who I run into. But oftentimes I meet people that I recognize from before. So it's not like I'm meeting brand new people. But yeah, I'll get stopped maybe between 8 and 10 times a night at Rogers Arena. In public, I mentioned this a couple of streams ago, maybe twice a week, I'll get stopped by someone I don't know at the supermarket, at the doctor's office, whatever, saying, hey, I watch your videos or whatever, bowling alley. So that's kind of cool. And I love it. I certainly don't hate it. It's not enough where it's constant. Oh, another picture. No one really asked me for an autograph. Only Kayla's friends do from high school, which is kind of funny. But no, I like it. It's not like I like the tension, but I like the fact that I can strike up a conversation with anyone and say, thank you for watching. How long have you been watching? And what do you think of our hockey team? Great question, BC Beasley. Chilliwack Chiefs, 5-0. Nice. Jason's birthday in now 65 minutes. Clay was sitting extremely prepared. Yes, I try my best. I find Pepsi sweeter than Coke. That's the one thing I've noticed. But oftentimes, I think when people say Coke, they mean cola. But when I go to a restaurant, I'll say, do you have Coke or Pepsi? And then hardly any restaurant carries both. You usually carry Coke products like Coke and Sprite or Pepsi products, Pepsi and 7-Up. And then I'll drink whatever a restaurant has. Chatting with a colleague in the hockey world, he mentioned me to keep an eye on the WHL after the Ice are eliminated from the playoffs. Could be announced for a move west. Very good. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you. Possible move to Chilliwack. Awesome. It's not a hockey-related question, but yeah, I'm a big advocate of Buzzcut. I don't know if you recognize Average Dude. I had my hair was way longer yesterday at the retreat. I cut it today. Semifinals against the Eagles of Bulldogs. For if you tell me, find yours, my Chilliwack cheese. Tristan, I have no clue what you're saying there, but it sounds exciting. What do the players do to TV timeouts? God, this is a good question, fangirl. I like this question. And if you're at the game, you notice that nothing. They sometimes players get off the bench, especially if let's say there's been a slew of penalties and a player hasn't skated in a while. Sometimes they'll get off the bench and just go for a quick skate in their zone or in the neutral zone. But a lot of times, nothing, because they have to get off the ice because the ice scrapers come. So on a TV timeout, ice scrapers come out, and there's about a dozen of them. They scrape the snow from the ice. They clean up the crease area. So of the 2.5 minute timeout, I'd say 2 minutes of it are the ice scrapers out there. And the last 30 seconds, players are kind of stretching out and getting ready. So that's a good question. You find Pepsi sweeter too. There you go. Did you see the Islanders tweet in which someone tweeted out Horvat's postseason stats for the postseason, and the comment section was full of Islanders fans calling Horvat a bust? That's unfortunate, but you can't you can't argue with the stats or the lack thereof. So, yeah, and it's not the best start to his contract for sure. But the Islanders aren't the favorites in that series. Go Oilers and Leafs. No, I haven't tried Mountain Dew. It looks like it sucks. If the ice moved to Chilliwack, the Chiefs may be forced to move to another rink. Go Eagles. My hair is always the same. Yes, just different lengths of good looking. Pepsi is sweeter than Coke. Coke has stronger fizz. Yep. I'm 110% Coke all the way. Sorry, Clay. You don't have to apologize to me, Kelly. Can you do a poll one day on what people prefer? We're going to do it right now because we just did. So 60% of you are saying start Jack Campbell. I think 60% of you are going to be wrong. I would start Jack Campbell, but I have a feeling that it's going to be Skinner, but it doesn't matter to me. Favorite. No, it might not be your favorite because I don't want a bunch of people picking others. So if you had to pick one, is it Coke or Pepsi? And if you don't drink either, then don't vote or do whatever you want. I don't care. But here's the next poll. Coke or Pepsi? Entertainment during the TV timeout. It's a lot of it is prepackaged videos, fangirl. Sometimes it's an in-arena contest. Sometimes it's a tribute video. Sometimes it's interviewing a fan. So a lot of different things. And different arenas have different quality of in-arena entertainment. Who's been the most disappointing team in the playoffs? Well, no one that's down 3-1 to me, it's a surprise. Like, I'm not surprised the Islanders are down. I'm not surprised that Florida's down. So I wouldn't call them disappointing. I think if Edmonton had lost today, they'd be my most disappointing. Minnesota Wild and Dallas 2-2. I wanted the Jets to beat Vegas, so maybe I'm a tiny bit disappointed in that, but it's not like it wasn't unexpected, or wasn't expected. So I don't know if I'd just be the most disappointing team. Ask me after Game 5s maybe, but then some of those will be close to done. Yes, Ellie Woman Tubes. I've not had this, but my son Sean has, and he says it's very sweet. 40-team NHL. That's crazy. Okay, and a bunch of guys typing Coke or Pepsi. Would you say Horvat has been disappointing since you joined the Islanders in general? Or would you say Horvat has been disappointing in general since you joined the Islanders? A little bit. I think so. But he did help them get to the playoffs. It just hasn't done much in the playoffs. Edmonton almost choked it. I'm with you, Jay. Definitely not bubbly. When do the Canucks do those look-alike cams and things similar? Yes, that's during TV timeouts. Usually not during intermissions, because intermissions there's the little kids play, or there's like a mini concert. So they don't run a lot of contests during intermissions. They do it more during TV timeouts. They got goalied in the first, yet Draisaitl on McDavid. Yeah, they had a great game, and that was on the road too. Will the Canucks have do you mean new jerseys? No, they're just the Flying Skate is going to be their permanent third, though. Do I think the Maple Leafs is winning Game 4? No, I think Tampa's going to win at home. Okay, let's do just a couple more minutes of Canucks and hockey-related, playoff-related questions. Then we'll do 10 minutes of Ask Me Anything, and then we'll play the games. Yeah, I should have saved all this Coke Pepsi talk until the next section of Ask Me Anything. What's with the Leafs? Thought the Lightning would sweep them. Yeah, remember they finished 13 points ahead of Tampa in the regular season. Your brother mentioned that Horvat is simply not a player who drives the play. I agree with him, to be honest. Never being the best passer. He thrived here in Vancouver with P.D. Miller. He was passing to him. Yeah, Peter, that's a good point. My brother's not the biggest Horvat fan, and you're right. You have a good memory. I love tiramisu. I worked in an Italian restaurant. But I got to separate these. I got to just do hockey-related questions, but I'm happy to answer any. Look at me. Obviously, I like food. I'll be happy to answer your food questions later, too. Okay, here's Lucas's 8 extra franchises. Hamilton, Quebec, OKC, KC from New Jersey, Houston from Arizona, Saskatchewan, Portland, Atlanta, Halifax. Wow, that's fun. What are the odds the Canucks do a white skate jersey? I'm going to go slim. I'm going to go very slim. I think it's going to be a lot tougher for the Jets to win now without Morrissey. That's really too bad. Are there junior teams within the 25 miles of Vancouver? Well, the Giants play out of Langley, which is a tiny bit more. It's basically 30. Yeah, that's basically actually what is the distance between Rogers Arena, and the Langley Event Center? This is a great question, actually. So where the Vancouver Giants play, well, it's 40 kilometers, so it's 25 miles basically. So yes, there's one junior team. And then there's lower juniors like the Richmond, there's a lot like Richmond Sockeyes and things like that. Surrey Eagles. Yes, I saw that the first 2 games are in Calgary, and then we go May 3, 5, 7. May 3, I can't because I have church. I might do May 5 or May 7, depending on my schedule. Oh, you changed your name to Manager Gurpreet now. Did you get promoted or something? Horvat's 8.5 times 8 is worse than Miller 7 times 8. Some would say that, for sure. What's the fascination with all the Horvat hate? He made comments that could have been better worded and sure he's struggling, but still he's playing more playoff hockey. Yeah, Justin, I think Vancouver Canucks fans are loyal to people who are still Vancouver Canucks. I think that's where it comes from. When will we finally get guaranteed a playoff spot? My Oilers and Leafs fans are smiling. I know. Hopefully next season. Which Abbotsford players could you see having a chance to make it to big club? Hoglander for sure. Bovenlander and Rathbone will be battling. But I think Hoglander for sure. Coyote should relocate. Yeah, manager, I just mentioned it. That's why I want to know if you got a promotion or something. It seems like that Horvat hate makes us look like bitter exes. He's an Islander now and still in the playoffs. Justin, totally fair, but let's be in the spirit of transparency. Weren't you one of the ones all over him though for his comments? I'm not accusing. Accusing is way too strong word. I'm asking you. I can't remember if you were totally in, talking about his comments, or maybe it wasn't a big deal to you. I'm asking you. I can't remember. You did get a promotion. That is awesome. Lucas. I think the Horvat trade in hindsight may age like milk. So you mean not well. Thank you for the donation. Let's give some love to Lucas as you've been doing it. Asset manager. Nice. Assistant manager, asset manager. Would love to see a young line of Hoglander, Podkolzin. Yeah, that'd be a nice third line, but I actually don't think there's room for all. No. Actually, it'd be awesome if Ratu became a third line center. I just don't know if he's ready for that just yet. Klimovich, I think, does have an outside chance for sure. Let's see. What was I going to... Whoops. Klimovich is quite intriguing to me for sure. We got a Horvat hater, proud. Peter says, I don't mind what he says. Nothing wrong, to be honest, but not worth the contract. Should be thankful he managed to play with P.D. Hughes and Miller. Yeah, I hear ya. I'd love for the Canucks to be in the playoffs. Me too. And then I'll end with this. And then now we will move to 2 more. And then now let's move to Ask Me Anything just for 7 or 8 minutes. And then we'll get into the games. But I'll answer these 2. You think Klimovich makes the team? Not next year. I think he's 1 year away still. Justin, I was shocked he said it, but not surprised when seeing the context. He didn't speak lies. If we consider the Canucks ownership, haven't put anything around him. Yep. Well said. And I agree with a lot of that. Now, let's go to Ask Me Anything. And to make that gap, bridge that gap, Jarvis, will Lannon start at Vancouver? I don't think Breezeball will. I think Lannon has a chance to fight with Hirose and Rathbone as your third option on the left side between Hughes and OEL. Lucas, no, I'm not planning to see the Super Mario Brothers movie. I have no interest. No, I haven't answered this, but I saw that Revs is being bought. Yeah, it's not when you compare it to Lucky 9, to the Zone, it's not the nicest place, but it's sad. It's been there for a long time, and it's definitely provided some really, really good bowling, a great location for the Burnaby area. It's too bad. But like many places, they're going to put some high rises there. I don't know what have the Seahawks done this year? I know they brought Bobby Wagner back, but have they done much else in the offseason? I know they have a ton of draft picks in the first 2 rounds this year, so we will see. Clay, would I ever drink Mountain Dew? Well, I would try it, but I can't see me switching allegiances or anything. If you were in Jerusalem, where would you go first that Jesus was? I'd have to do some research. Yeah, I think about Rome and things like that. I haven't really thought about going to Jerusalem. That's a great question, Fangirl. I have to think about that. If I drink Crush, it's only orange. Anula, not asking any more hockey questions, but just because you are so good, am I worried that EP will play in the World Championships from injury point of view? Really quickly, I mentioned this on a previous stream. I think you can get injured doing anything in an NHL game. Playing with your kids, walking the dog, whatever. So I know it'd be horrible if he got hurt and missed started parts of this season, but I also know how much it means to him to represent his country. So I wouldn't stand in his way. If you got a chance to meet one of these 2 awesome comedians, who would it be? Pete Davidson or John Mulaney? Pete's dad was one of the firefighters who died. Saying, yeah, that's cool, but I don't know who John Mulaney is. And I don't like Pete Davidson. So as long as John Mulaney is not annoying, I'd go with him. Can you ask Alvini if he could take care of the house when you go to Peru with Jacob? No, I'm not even asking because Sean will still be here. Sean and Kayla will be here. Good point, Lucas. Yeah, Revs is close to Skytrain. Very good. Very good. If you were to go on a day trip, would you pack a lunch or get something on the road? Oh, on the road for sure. Shannon and I may go to Nanaimo. Oh, nice. That sounds like a nice day. That's great. That is great. Jarvis, I'm not sure if you're joking. None of the above. I hate that stuff. No taste. Waste of time. What time is my game? I don't have a game tomorrow. What did I say? I'm so confused now. I don't have a game tomorrow, average dude. What is my favorite part of YouTube? More than making the videos, it is doing stuff like this. It is connecting with new people, building community. The Pope's exorcist was truly awful. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. I would go where Jesus did the Sermon on the Mount. Yep. Oh, great question. Go-to selection at Subway. Pretty boring, Lucas. I'll go meatball marinara or BMT or cold cut trio. But if I had to pick one, it'd be meatball. Thoughts on Solo? Yep. He's, I think ultimately that's going to be the money feud, him and Roman in a year or two. I'm wondering if anyone knows what year Winnipeg Ice is coming to Chilliwack. I really don't want it to happen. I love my Chiefs. Yeah, good question. I don't know. No problem, Anula. Did I have sushi today? No, I did have Japanese. I had Ito at Twassen Mills, though. Do I get the flavored ones like Coke Zero Lime? Nope. Pretty boring. I did play Super Mario Brothers, but it doesn't mean I want to see the movie. Favorite place to go on a walk? I like walking in Steveston. What was my initial reaction? My initial reaction was, this is going to affect every single sports league, especially the Canucks. Yeah, I love, it's a lot of food questions, it's a lot of travel questions, and it's a lot of wrestling questions. They usually, not always, they usually fall into those 3 categories though: food, travel, and wrestling. Here we go. Favorite Indian food. I don't eat a lot of it, but I do like the bread, and I do eat curry, and I like kind of prawn. I don't know what it's called, but I like prawns in a spicy sauce. I have no clue what it's called. What a horrible answer. Oh, the games we play later. Yeah, we're going to start those in 3 minutes. Yes, go meet Chris. Go meet Chris for lunch. Did I bowl at the Alley North Van? No, I didn't. Did I go to the bowling alley Aberdeen? Yes, was there all the time. And Lois Lanes, No, it's not around, but it had the free pop. If the red pin was in the middle, the Iranian guy or whatever would say, red pin on 6. And then if you got a strike, you got a 2-liter pop. And that was even before we were good bowlers. But imagine if we went now, we'd be raking it in. Pasta over risotto. Chinese food over Indian food for me. No, I hate Chinese food. Indian food. Oh no. Yeah, Indian food. No, I don't hate Chinese food. I dislike it compared to Japanese food, but I don't know enough about Indian food. So Chinese food is safer. Indian food, though, I probably would like better. How's that? Going to Nanaimo soon. Do I like mountain hiking? I don't mind it. It's not my favorite. AJ Styles being injured. Yeah, it's unfortunate. He's very talented. I can't remember what the injury is. If I were to do non-hockey related videos on YouTube, what would I do? More of my speaking, my public speaking, or more, and actually definitely more videos about my family, the kids and Gail, but from a parenting and family perspective. Favorite pie to eat? Pretty blueberry pie or apple. Hey, Lucas. Yeah, we're hoping to go in 2025. Favorite cereal? Frosted Flakes. No, I could not go vegetarian or vegan. Yeah, that was completely random. Not sure why that's happening, Peter. And I liked Up over Ratatouille. And last one, why do I look like Dr. Evil from Austin Powers? I don't know. You're the first person that said it to me, so I'm not offended, but I'm not necessarily, I agree. And we'll end with this tandoori chicken with curry sauce from the charcoal stove with naan bread. Naan bread, that's what I was trying to think of. Friends, that was good. Before we get to the games, let me give you my schedule for the week. So overall, my final exam and my course, including my paper for my course, has to be wrapped up by Wednesday, May the 3rd. And then I have 2 massive church events that week as well, May 2 and May 6. So up until May 6, so for the next 2 weeks, I think I'm going to go just 3 days a week. Like this week, it'll be today, Monday, and Wednesday. I won't do Tuesday, Thursday. Although on Wednesday, I'll have 2 streams. It'll be the member stream and then this regular stream. Member stream at 10, regular stream at 11. I won't do Tuesday, although Tuesday will be Canucks After Dark because Parker can't do it tomorrow. So that was kind of confusing. Today, this week, I'll go today, Monday, no Canucks After Dark. Canucks After Dark on Tuesday, so technically that's a show. Wednesday, I'll do 2 streams, and then Thursday, I won't do anything. Then the week after that, I'll probably just go Sunday. I might go Sunday, Wednesday on next week. Maybe Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then after that, we'll see. But I have plans. I've heard some feedback, and I want to try something with some NHL games, but I won't have time to commit to it until after May the 6th. So it could be, I don't want to say too much, but I have plans to try, not to do play-by-play, but to do some live streams while games are going on, but with a tiny bit of a twist. Not a massive twist, nothing, because you can only do so much, but I'm going to try something maybe after May 6th. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes, and we'll go from there. Let's get to the games. So remember, if you played already, don't be a jerk and don't mess it up for everyone else. So let's go with this one first. This is Ordle. Who is this? Who is this? Who may this be? Fangirl gets in with the Patrick Kane. So all that helps us with is we got the Eastern Conference. So it's an Atlantic Division player. It's an Atlantic Division player, and he's not American, and he's much younger than 34. So let's go an Atlantic Division player. So that is the one with Toronto, Tampa, Boston, Philly, all those guys. So Washington is not in that Zegras, no. Erickson, no. Can't be Kane. Oshie, can't be Vander Kane. I'm looking for... We don't know, Kelly, if it's an active player or not. Take care, average dude. So I need someone from the Atlantic Division. Who does Eric Stahl play for now? Well, Florida, right? Oh, but I think Stahl's older than 34. And Stahl's American. Let's go pasta. Okay. Not bad, although right winger, but who cares? I didn't know that. So we got Atlantic Division. We knew that. Actually, that didn't help us with anything. Aside from he's younger than 26 and he's not from Czech. Oh, interesting. Fangirl says Ordo's always active player. Thank you. Now, Doug E. Hamilton plays for New Jersey, who's in the wrong division. We need someone from the Atlantic Division. So that's Boston, Buffalo, Florida, Detroit, Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal. Should I try Cole Caulfield from Montreal? I'm going to try it. Oh, look at that. I got Montreal right. And I got the age. Okay, this helps a lot, guys. Let's find a 22-year-old player from the Montreal Canadiens now. There can't be that many who's bigger than 6'1" and he's 22 years old. So who's a 22-year-old player from the Montreal Canadiens who's not a right winger and he's not U.S. or isn't Anderson American? I don't know who Pizzetta is, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so we're getting closer. We have now Montreal, and he's from Canada, and he's 22 years old. Ah, Suzuki, you're right. It's got to be Suzuki. Oh, no, it's not. Who's 22 from Florida? I mean, from Montreal, without looking it up. So now we know it. Now we know it's a D-man or a goalie. Now we know it's a D-man or a goalie because he's not any of the wingers or a center. D-man or goalie. I don't think it's their goalie. No, 5 for 5. I'm not sending out points yet. I'm just sending out a summary of picks. Who's a 22-year-old Canadian player for the Montreal Canadiens? Oh, so when the guy said Wi-Fi, oh, I know who you're talking about. That weird name, X. Very good, Arbor. How do you? Is that how you pronounce his name? Is that how you pronounce that? Wi-Fi? How is that Wi-Fi? But we got it. Actually, whoever said Jaspreet got it way about 2 minutes ago. So thank you guys. We got it. We made it work. I forgot that he was Canadian. Very good, guys. So Ordle down. Let's go to Gordle now. Now this could be past or present. Let's get a 5-digit name. Jack-Eye. That's right. Jack-Eye, not Wi-Fi. It's Jack-Eye. It is Jack-Eye. Okay, so let's get a 5-letter player name. And I know Fangirl's really quick, but I started with Fangirl's guest in the last one. So I will get someone else to give me a 5-letter hockey last name. Wi-Fi Jack-Eye. Who we got? Jaspreet says Blake. Not a bad guess at all. No, don't worry. You're welcome to guess, Fangirl. Not a bad guess at all because we got 3 letters. They're not in the right places, but that's awesome. We got 3 of the 5 letters already. So I'll take the next guess that has L, A, and E in it, but not in those positions. wonder if it starts with L. L-E. I know Lazar is like this. It's not like this. There's no guy named Laser, I think. Getting third shot tomorrow. Good luck, Canucks fan. Lazar, or does it start with E? E. Eagle. No. Oh, Allen. Very good, Benji. I think we're right. Oh no, we're not. But excellent guess. So we have the L and the E in position now. Excellent guess. And we know that the A is either here or here. So the name either ends in L-E-A or it's something, for instance. But ignore the T. Oh, that was close. That was a good guess, Taylor. Who's Earls? Oh, it didn't even fit. Oh, Dolan was a good guess. Oh, no, but there's no N. What am I doing? I think we're close, you guys. It's something A-L-E or it's something L-E-A. A-L-E. P-A-L-E. Wales? Anyways, got any thoughts for me? I know there's a Dale Talon. No. Palat? Palette? No, that doesn't. It's not how you spell it. It's actually spelled like this, but I don't mind to see if there's a. Oh, okay. So I kind of wasted a guess, but at least it actually confirmed that the A is in the second spot. So we know for sure that it's something A-L-E. It's something A-L-E. A-L-E-S, sales, hails, jail. I'm just typing in random letters for the first one to see who it might be. Oh, I did that one already. No, it's not B. It's not a K. Holy smokes, this is hard. Come on, guys. There's like 53 of you watching, but no one's saying anything. No. Oh, good try. Oh, wait. Malik. Good guess, Justin, because you got us the Ailey. So then who's this? Whaley, Haley, Maley, Kaylee, Gailey, Haley, Faley. This seems like it'd be right. I don't know who that is. Let's find out. Oh, an enforcer, Michael Haley. Okay. We have no clue who that is, but we got it. Good job. Good job. Let's do Wordle. Good job, team. Good job. Okay, 5-letter word. 5-letter word, and it can't be from Fangirl or whoever gave me. Can't be from Fangirl or Jazzpreet. Taylor says sound. We got the U and the N. We got the U and the end. So I'll take the next word that has an N and a U, but not in those spots. I can't be can't be Union, Rosario, because there's no O. But we can start with I'm going to try this. Unite. Let me just try it. Okay. So we got U and an N, and then this I goes somewhere here. So I'll take the next word that starts with a U and an N. Actually, round and ounce were good guesses. I just fluked out and got unite, got the two. So I'll take any word untie. Untie was also what I was thinking about, Taylor, but we know there's no T and there's no E. Until. Oh, that's a good one, Peter, but there's no T. There's no T. Unagi. Let's try it. Okay, but that's not bad because now we know that the I is in the middle. So it can't be unfit, although the I is here, but we've already used a T. So it's something, unpin. I don't think it's unpin, although this N could go there as well. Oh, nice. But we know the P is in the last. So it's UN something IP. What the heck? Unrip? Unrip? Oh, whoops. Okay, guys. Unzip. Yeah, what a stupid. Hey, whoa, that was close. Good job, Peter. Good job, Rosario. Novel. Coach Rob, Fangirl. We got it. It was close, but we did get it. And finally, let's go to Wordle. Remember, do not cheat. Oh my gosh, what is this? What country is this? Many, many islands. Many, many islands. By the way, 68% of you saying Coke is better. Yeah, I think Philippines is a decent guess to start off. Oh, it's a really good guess. Good job. Okay, this given, so we got Lucas, we got Artemi, Jaspreet. So I think we should nail this pretty good. So we got the first one. The neighbors of the Philippines. Let's go. So Brian says, as soon as I say two of a country, that way I just don't type in what the first thing I see. As soon as I see two suggestions of a country, I'll type it in. So what are some of these neighbors? I see 3 Malaysias and 2 Taiwans already. So I'm going to go with those. Malaysia. So we got that one. Taiwan. So we got Malaysia and Taiwan. Good job. I've seen a few Vietnams. Good. We're so good. So those are the 3 that I've seen multiple of. No, I don't think there's Japan because I know what Japan looks like. I don't think Japan's there. Indonesia, I've seen a couple now. Oh, no. Okay. Cambodia, Japan, Brunei, Thailand, Penang. Indonesia, we know Penang, Brunei, Cambodia. Okay, I've seen a couple Bruneis. Good guess, guys. Good job. So there's 2 more. I see 2 for Singapore, one after the other. No, it's not. Uh-oh. We got to get 2 in the next 3. So we got Malaysia, Taiwan, Vietnam, Brunei. We got Indonesia and Singapore wrong. It's these two. This one's crazy. Look at all the islands this one has. I've seen both Thailand and Laos mentioned. Should we try it? Uh-oh. Does China look... You know, it's funny. I don't even know what China looks like. I thought we'd get this for sure, you guys. Yeah, this is tricky. Let's take a... I don't know if zooming in on these would help at all. I don't know, you guys. Okay, so Kelly says not China. We have Malaysia already, Fillmore. It was our first guess. Okay, is Laos? It's kind of tied in with Vietnam, right? I wonder if I should try it. I'm gonna try it. Oh, I suck. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I messed it up. We started off so good. We won 4 of the first 5. Okay, give me one more, and we're not gonna get it anyways. Give me one more to guess, and we'll just move on. Yeah, I realize that. Yes. No, Kelly, don't apologize. I don't want to give up. Okay, we'll type in Japan. So who are the other two? Hong Kong. Oh, man. Hong Kong and Macau. Hong Kong and Macau. The capital of the Philippines. I know this one. I want to hear it from you guys, though. What's the capital of the Philippines? I know this one. But I want it to come from you guys. Manila. Very good. Easy. Guess the flag. I think you guys know this one too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. Which one is it? I think we know. Yeah, we're not gonna belabor this one, you guys. We know it's this one. Okay, this one should be fun. Population. Is it A, B, C, or D? Vote for, you got 30 seconds to vote. Use the voting feature, please. It's easier for me. Is it A, B, C, or D? There's a lot of people in the Philippines, but I don't know how many. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. According to the poll, 52% of you said it was C, and we got it right. And what's the currency? I'm just going to save us some time, you guys. Just type it in. I know you guys know already, but just type it in. I'm not going to make a poll for it. Just type it in. Which currency do you think it is? I think we all know. So we got 1 vote for peso, 2 votes for peso, because you pay so little. Peso, very good. Okay, we did it pretty good. We got everything right except for 2 of the bordering countries. So I think we did pretty well overall. Thanks, friends. That was good. So a couple reminders before we wrap up tonight. Firstly, happy early birthday to Jason Tosca. I hope you have a great birthday and we can celebrate with you tomorrow. So my schedule for this week will be Monday, 11 o'clock, Tuesday, Canucks After Dark with Parker at 10, but then I won't stream after that. Wednesday night, 10 p.m. members, 11 p.m. my show, Thursday no stream, and then we'll take it from there. And then don't forget, if you enter my hockey pool or my basketball pool, I'll be sending out summaries tomorrow for sure. Yeah, Kelly, Olympia is the national currency for sure. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Moderators, thank you for doing what you needed to do. Didn't look like I had to do too much, which is a good thing. Legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Carol Bovenlander, and legendary Andrew Chang. Thanks to all of you. So nice saying 4 names there. Thank you also to Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. Next member perk will be this Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Pacific, for the members only live stream for members of all levels. To everyone who subscribed tonight, thanks a lot. Coach Rob, thank you for gifting that membership. That went to, who did it go to? It went to Rosario, I think, right? Harry, thank you for the donations. Lucas, thank you for the donation as well. Always appreciate your guys' support. Thank you to Van City Experts Real Estate. Thank you to Perform and Transform, Personal Training and Weight Loss. And thanks to all of you for being here. If you're listening on a podcast platform, make sure you rate and review. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow night at 11 p.m. You can have a good night of studying for sure. And no Canucks After Dark tonight. No Canucks After Dark tomorrow night, Monday night. But it sounds like Coach Raw will be doing his own stream in about 10 or 15 minutes if you want to check that out as well. Okay, friends, thanks for being here. Really appreciate you. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Why did pop singer Adele cross the road to say hello from the other side? God bless, and go Canucks go. Booyah.